Hello and welcome to Prime News. First, a look at the headlines. IPHB going to dogs. Prudent investigation reveals shocking state of affairs. Wards worse than prison cell. Premises rusted and weakened may collapse at any time. Government opens ODP of Taligaon and Mapsa for additions and rectifications. General public given deadline of 1 month to submit their inputs. Entry fee to Goa commercial vehicles scrapped along with Karwar, Belgaum and Sindhudurg. CM Parsekar rejects PWD's decision. GCA's previous election committee scrapped. New committee formed under Rajnikant Lavne's. Hearing to continue on Wednesday. Journalist wives die due to red tapeism. Information Department laxity claimed the life of my wife, says Tukaram Govekar. Guj condemns government. And Uniform Civil Code should be introduced across India, says Goa Governor. Discusses Goa Civil Code and Swachh Bharat Abhiyan with PM Modi during her Delhi visit. And now the news in detail. Ceiling collapse of IPHB was due to negligence. It was not an accident. Conditions at Institute of Psychiatric and Human Behavior are pathetic. Prudence inspection exposes it all. The building is in a mess and unsafe for all. Male closed wards are crying for attention. There are no proper beds for patients. Basic sanitation system is not maintained. Moreover, capacity of each ward is about 20, but 31 patients are stuffed in each ward. Even the convicts in jails live a better life. Watch Prudence expose.
These visuals are of 16 June 2015 when the ceiling part collapsed. Fortunately, no patients were injured in this incident, rather accident. But Team Prudence inspection reveals it's not just an accident, a clear negligence on the part of authorities. Watch the condition of the IPHB building where 200 and odd patients are sandwiched, violating all the human rights. Prudent team visited to IPHB wards to know the exact reason behind the ceiling part collapse, and this was the scene at site. This building was constructed in 1980s. A more than 35 years old building is crying for attention. Goa State Infrastructure Development Corporation has repaired cement ceiling of the ward. Look at this repair work. Even with the slightest of showers, water leaks in. But what do the patients say? They can't raise their voice nor protest. They are forced to live in as they are.
तुम्ही विधानात दर तुमका तशेंच दवरल्या भितर
Now have a look at this. Some of the ward columns have developed huge cracks. Relatives of patients say the incidents of roof patch collapse aren't rare. Patients do not have any other option. High authorities are not allowing doctors, nurses and ward boys to speak against the bad condition of the wards. Everybody keeps mum fearing loss of a secured government job.
तशी काही नाही आमच्या
केन्ना पडलें म्हणटा तूं?
काल
हां
काल काल
पेशंटाचेर खाटी आयल्यान घेतली आनी न्हिदतना उदक बीन पडना गळटा न्ही.
Male closed ward number 2, 3 and 4 are in really bad shape. He is screaming for urgent repairs. Have a look. No proper toilets, roof dilapidated and their walls decorated with moss and algae.
हे पडटलें न्ही केन्ना तरी. पेशंट हॉस्पिटल तो केन्ना पडूं शकता मरे.
As per guidelines, one ward can have maximum 20 patients, but in IPHB, 31 patients are stuffed in a single ward. Look at the patient's attendance board. It clearly mentions the number of patients. There are no proper beds for patients. They are sleeping on the floor. As per guidelines, the beds have to be arranged at a reasonable distance of 1 meter away from each other. But in male closed wards number 3 and 4, beds push each other. Ward boys said due to leakage, beds are not distance. Prudent accessed some of the documents which clearly shows that government is fully aware about the bad condition of wards. In the year 2012, Goa Human Rights Commission had recommended to Goa government to provide basic infrastructure and amenities to the patients. Documents also show that on 28th May, the government was informed about the conditions of wards, but nothing seems moving despite the so-called accident. The state spends crores on beautification and infrastructure for the tourism spots, while the patients at IPHB cry for basic living conditions. Nothing happens despite a cognizance and directives by the Human Rights Commission for the state. Is mental abnormality a sin? Bureau Report, Prudent.
North Goa Planning Development Authority has opened the controversial Outland Development Plan of Talegaon. As per government notice, Talegaon ODP has been kept open for addition and rectification. For any change in zone or addition or correction, one should submit inputs to the NGPDA office before 18th of July. PDA will appoint new committee for the Talegaon ODP. MLA Jennifer Montserrat will handle the matter of the constituency in the committee. NGPDA has opened outline development plan for Talegaon and Mapsa. NGPDA has given a month's time to people for submitting their inputs. Now, whereas if any person having difficulty with the zoning of outline development plan of Mapsa Talegaon ODP, then his or her land is wrongly zoned at his or her land is put under the proposed road which makes his or her parcel of land unusable for development, may apply to the authority for the correction of the land use or road alignment by stating the reasons for the addition or alteration or rectification, if any, in the ODP of Mapsa Talegaon. But this doesn't end here. The following lines in the notice open and Pandora's box. Beside the general public, the government departments, local self-governments, and the other autonomous bodies of the government who has found difficulty in implementing their project for the benefit of the state of Goa may also suggest for change or correction in the land use for the rectification in ODP of Talegaon or Mapsa for the development of their projects. Additions and rectification should be sent to PDA office by 18 July. NGPDA will convey an important meeting on 25th June. This meeting will decide the members for the new committee to be constituted for both the ODPs. Talegaon committee will be headed by MLA Jennifer Montserrat. Bureau Report, Prudent. Finally, entry fee to Goa commercial vehicles has been scrapped. Neighbouring districts such as Karwar, Belgaum and Sindhudurg have also been exempted from the entry fee. Chief Minister Lakshmikant Parsekar cleared the file on Monday night. Earlier, PWD had included the Goa registered commercial vehicles under the entry fee schedule. The decision faced a lot of opposition and protest from the stakeholders. It's only after intervention of the Chief Minister Parsekar the controversial decision was kept in abeyance.
ते डिनोटिफाय करपाचो हांवें निर्णय घेतला. काल रात कडेन म्हजे कडेन फायल आयिल्ली, हांवें रातीच क्लियर केलें, आज गेल्ली आसतली. हांवें स्पेसिफिकली म्हटलां की जशें अख्खें राज्य कर्नाटकांतले कारवार आनी बेळगांव आनी महाराष्ट्रांतले सिंधुदुर्ग जी लागींचे 3 जिल्ले आसात तांकांय गोंया बरोबर एक्झम्पशन आसतलें, जशें पयलीं आसतालें तशें.
New Election Committee of Goa Cricket Association has rejected the nomination of Chetan Desai for President's post on technical ground. All Election Committee has been scrapped post-fiasco and Association has appointed a new 3-member election committee. GCA has informed the High Court that 39 cricket clubs were barred from voting through their nominees as they had not filed the mandatory details about their representatives before a deadline. But GCA clarified that either the president or secretary of those 39 clubs can vote. The High Court has adjourned the hearing for Wednesday.
Following High Court directives to GCA on Monday, GCA election came up for hearing in High Court on Tuesday. Goa Cricket Association informed that a new 3-member election committee has been appointed to complete the election process. The committee will be headed by Rajnikant Lavanis and other 2 members, Rajesh Amonkar and Arun Talaulikar.
Chetan Desai's his nomination has been rejected in both president also and ordinary member also, because he has written his club's name also wrongly. He doesn't remember which club he represents. He represents actually, as per his whatever list he has given, is Sunny Sports Club, and he has signed as Sunny Cricket Club. How you can allow him? And second, one more blunder they have made. He's filing a post for a president. He only has proposed the other 2 of his friends. So they are also gone, because when you are filing for a president, you cannot give proposal.
GCA further explained to the court that 39 cricket clubs were barred from voting through their nominees as they had not filed the mandatory details about their representatives before the cut-off time of 12 June. GCA further clarified that those 39 clubs can cast their votes, but only president or secretary will be authorized to do so. GCA said that 39 clubs will have to submit names of either president or secretary by 23rd June, who will vote on behalf of the club.
Election committee has given time about for these 39 clubs, which was given till 5 o'clock today. And to our surprise, only 4 clubs have given their names. And they are telling that these are not an official committee, not this committee, illegal committee, whatever it is, legal or illegal. See, the basic thing you have to understand that the contestant, like if I am contesting for the post of president, I must know well in advance who are my voters.
The council of those 39 cricket clubs contended that after disqualification of previous chairman of election committee, N.D. Agarwal, and resignation of other committee members, they could not file their details and new committee has been appointed in last minute. While consenting to hear their contentions, the High Court adjourned the hearing for Wednesday. Mukesh Kumar and Dinesh Karpe for Prudent.
It's time for a short break. Stay tuned.